MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Bryant.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
2 balls and a strike to count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Allen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
At the ball.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate now, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run.
Ramirez.
From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Granby Reyes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The set and the 2-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting in, the catcher,
standing in, Roberto Perez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Ian Happ.
first offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
One out and a runner on third. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And that brings up Javi Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Indians nothing. Into the box now, Greg Allen. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set and the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And there's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hayward on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Francisco Lindor connects for a two-run home run as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here now the 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That was a good job there of
Now
using the
batting,
batter's
third
aggressiveness against him. He was
Punch
putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now. Fouled off. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Descalso.
Striding in, Daniel Descalso, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The set and the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The set and the 1-1.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two-one pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike two.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2 pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Roberto Perez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 3-1 pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We're through 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Adam Plutko answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jason Hayward will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. This one's down to 3rd. Ramirez is there, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Digging in now, Oscar Mercado. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
First pitch on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here it comes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another chance. Daniel Descalso, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here it comes. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Popped him up. Santana is under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 4-3 game. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Designated hitter, Rondell Reyes.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. In there, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Greg Allen. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Nope.
Putter low. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Chris Bryant will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is right there. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ramirez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Javier Baez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Cubs are down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Francisco Lindor will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oscar Mercado waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping up now, Oscar Mercado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and it's now 6-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Daniel Descalso.
Ready now, Daniel Descalso. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Oliver Perez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. Santana has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Indians 3. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now, Franmil Reyes. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Domingo.
Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Dominic Leone enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Dominic Leone.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mercado will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now,
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kipnis is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the right fielder, Greg Allen.
Now at the plate, Greg Allen. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
Nope, at the ball.
Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Two out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Oscar Mercado would be next. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Last strike now for Cleveland. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
6-3 the final score today. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Yu Darvish is credited with the win. Shane Bieber struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.